Um, Welcome again to my YouTube channel, and in this video I want to show you how to use your terminal and editors that are available in terminal, that is Nano and Vim, to create applications in different languages, whether it is C, C++, Java, PHP, Python, whichever language that you have. So for instance, I have my shell here, which is terminal. I think this is I'm on Fedora. When you are on Ubuntu, you can also open it. It's still called terminal. If you are on Windows, you can install Windows Linux subsystem, which will actually install Ubuntu or whichever kind of distro that you want. The reason for doing this is to make you stop fearing Linux, shell, and all this. Actually, you can do a lot of things even without IDE. Okay, you can do a lot of things without using integrated development environments for simple jobs. For big job, I still recommend for you to use IDEs. So the first thing that we are going to do, we are going to make a directory. You can follow my tutorials on Linux on how to use these commands. So we are going to make a directory that we are having to have our programs. So I've made my directory, programs. Okay, make the programs, then I will enter into that. Okay, I like Vim because it's more kind of more interactive than Nano, so we are going to use Vim. You can use VI or you can have Vim. If it is not, maybe you find that it is not present in your Linux box, if you are on Ubuntu, you can do sudo apt install Vim. Install Vim instead of VI because this is more advanced. If you are on that is on Ubuntu, on Mint, on Debian, yeah, that's on Debian based system, you just do that. If you are on the CentOS, Fedora, and Red Hat, you can just do sudo yum install, or for the latest distros, sudo dnf install Vim, and that is going to install for you the Vim editor that I'm using in this video. So to kick up, the Linux was first coded in C, so we are going to write our first C program. So you just call it hello.c. So you just say vim hello.c. Okay, in Vim, for you to enter into edit mode, you just press I in your keyboard. To exit this mode, you just do Ctrl+C, then WQ, which stands for write and quit. You can read more of these commands in my Linux tutorials, and you can ask questions there. So in C, we need to maybe to output something small. So I will do include the standard header for input, std dot header file. Okay, that's all I need. Then I can do create my main method. Okay. Okay, I just want to do something simple, so I will just do a print. I will just output something, and in C we use a printf. So I will just print something. Welcome to C programming. Okay. That's how we do it. And because our method returns an int, main method returns an int, let us just return 0, which stands for success. Then I can do Control C, full colon, right. Okay, so to compile C, we use this compiler GCC. Okay, you just use GCC, then you can do then your file name, GCC, your file name. Okay, let's see. This will check if there is any issue to do the linking, the compilation, and everything. Okay, let's see. Our program is okay. So we can list and see. You can see we have our source code file, and we have something else that is a.out. Actually, this is now our executable file. So to execute it in Linux, you just do dot like that, like that. You can see that we have our text printed here. Welcome to C programming. Was it hard? I think it was quite simple. Okay, that is it. So let's go to the next level, which is C++. Okay, so you just write hello.cpp, which is an extension for C++ source code files. Okay, so what do? You are going to use the main we can do include. We can do include again. Yeah, C++ is improved C. Input, output, stream. Then C++ brought something that is very important, which is called namespace, and we are going to use the std namespace. Okay, namespace simply helps you to bind classes, methods to your own program. So in case someone else creates methods that are with the same name as your program, they are not going to conflict. Okay, for instance, if I create another C out, which is what we use to output the standard output in C++, if I create such a method or a class in my code, it is not going to conflict with this, because this is a different namespace, which is called std. Okay, fine. So let's just create our main method again. Okay, so here you are going to return 0. We are just going to, okay, this is different. Now we use cout. Welcome to C++ programming. Okay, let's see what happens. So for C++, we use G++. This is a better one. You can still use GCC, but you need to change the arguments. But G++ will do it directly. Okay, yeah, CPP. So you can see that this has not been found. So what we can do, we can just use this odd one, standard input output, which is the odd way of doing it anyway. Okay, so you can see how we are debugging. So this always happen. See how it was not declared in this. Okay, fine. So if that happens, you can always come here and statically describe that. So after that, you just do it like that. Okay, let's see if this now compiles. Okay, so it is telling us to include this. So if this works, you just go back to our file again. Let's just use the right library here. It has given us, the compiler is somehow quite advanced. It's giving us some ideas on how to do this. Okay, fine, let's try to build it again. Okay, so that seems to work, and it builds a similar way to C. So you can do dot a dot out, and you can see that our program now works. So actually the compiler has assisted me. So the next one is hello dot py. So Python is it doesn't have any rules. So simply what we can do, it is one of the most open language anyway. One of the easiest. We have told it nothing, but this might work. Let's see if this works. There it is. That's how fancy Python is. So which other language? Oh, Java, my favorite. Okay, Vim hello dot Java. So Java, it's object oriented, so automatically starts with classes which have to be the same file name. Okay, then we can have our main method, which is public static void main. Takes a string of argument. Okay, and then we can print something. Welcome to okay. Okay, for Java you have to kind of compile it. So you can call a Java compiler. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, it is telling us that we have when you know something so much, that's when you make a lot of mistakes. We did not say that this was a class. What kind of a mistake am I doing? Anyway, that is it. Let's try to compile it. There it is. Java. There it is. Welcome to Java programming language. What other language do you want us to test? Oh, PHP. Okay. Vim. Vim hello.php. Okay, What do I need to do here? Okay, fine. So I just do like that. PHP echo welcome to PHP programming language. Okay, for PHP we can just run the file using PHP. I don't know what that will do, but let's see what happens. There it is. Welcome to PHP programming language. Okay, so let's stop there. You can do for any other language. So goodbye for now, and that's how you code on the CMD. Bye bye, and God bless you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, share, comment.